What's up, y'all? Speed Doc 713 Nation. It's your boy Dr. Dre.
And your boy Dr. X.
Yeah, today we got a unique proposition for y'all where we're able to review two unlikely competitors as we found two of our vehicles in service at the same time. Now you gotta pardon me, I got Invisalign trays on. Not only am I the owner, I am a client as well. So pardon me if I'm, slurring or whatnot, that's where that comes from. But in the right corner, we've got a 2021 Porsche Cayenne.
Over here we got the 2021 Lincoln Aviator Grand Touring Edition. Now that is the top of the line engine version. It's got the 400 horsepower V6 coupled with the 100 horsepower electric motor, combining for a total of 494. So it's got some power in it.
Right. So it's not often where the Porsche in any comparison is going to be an underdog, but today the Porsche is the underdog because this base Cayenne over here has the base engine, the turbo V6 with 335 horsepower.
It's going to be interesting. So we're going to get behind these, whip it around a little bit, and then let y'all know what we think.
Yep. One last thing, me and Dr. X, we've been boys a long time, really grew up together, right? But we're the polar opposite in terms of how we drive. So today, I'm gonna drive both of them, Dr. X gonna drive both of them, and we're gonna see how we like them.
Yep, it's gonna be interesting. Like you said, we drive differently, but you guys are gonna get to see for yourself, so come on with us. It is on, man. It's a hybrid.
Here we are with the Aviator, which is this turbo V6, right? Now, one thing I noticed off top is Lincoln or Ford Motor Company, they didn't bother with a whole bunch of covers over the top of their engine. Like we're looking at the engine block. You see what I'm saying? I noticed that it's sitting further back, so you got your cooling situation up here. A lot of hybrids, they have this orange wrapped wiring for the hybrid system, right? One thing I do notice from a performance car standpoint, this is what they call a strut tower brace. This is trying to keep the body flex. Now, if you notice, the Aviator's a 3-row, whereas the Cayenne is a 2-row, okay? A traditional SUV, but this has a 3rd row in this Aviator. So I imagine in order to keep the body flex down, they went ahead and added the strut tower brace. This is pretty cool. I do appreciate that they did that. Another thing I noticed here, look, here we go. We got the whatever this is, the motors, the different type of motors, the motor options. Now, first thing I noticed when we popped the hoods on both of these, I asked Dr. X here, where's the latch? He said, well, no, it just popped up and you lift it up. So you got this one deal here, little U-joint type of thing. That's pretty cool. But on the Cayenne, when we get to looking at that, you'll see it's a little bit different. Or what do you see, X? You see anything, any questions about this?
It looks a lot like the Navigator engine, so I'm not really seeing much different other than the hybrid edition. So the Navigator comes with the similar style EcoBoost, but it comes up to 450 horsepower in the Navigator, so you get a little bit more power.
Right, offset the weight.
In terms of this, it all looks the same.
Okay. Well, let's go take a look at the Cayenne. Now, the Cayenne here, they've got, in typical German fashion, this is nice and neat. This is a cover, but when you look at this 3.0 liter V6 Porsche, however, this 3.0 liter V6 is actually sourced from the Audi parts bin because Porsche and Audi, Lamborghini, Bugatti, Bentley, they're all in the Volkswagen group, right? So this motor is shared. In this application, it puts out 335 horsepower. Now, when you look at these plastic covers, there are a couple things that are representative, okay? This is the intake manifold. These here represent the cylinders. So 3 here, 6 cylinder.
Right.
You see, to go look at a V8 one, because this vehicle is made in the Cayenne S, Cayenne GTS, Cayenne Platinum, Cayenne Turbo, Cayenne Turbo SE Hybrid. So you can get this in a whole bunch of different flavors. And they also got the Cayenne Coupe out. So this is their flagship SUV lineup. The Macan is the one that's right below it, right? So this is the one if you really want something that's more off-road capable, one that's more SUV-ish versus hot hatch versus crossover.
Right. This is your big boy.
Yeah, and I use that term loosely. You know, as you'll see later.
It's not that big when it comes to comparing to other SUVs from other competitors.
That's right.
But it's the biggest Porsche makes, so.
Exactly. Now, remember when we looked in the hood of the Aviator, let's look how nice and neat and tidy this is. Remember when I asked, hey, where's your latch? Look at the Porsche latch. They actually went through the trouble of making a lever, you see? But where does that lever go? You got two over here that hook up to these two here in typical Porsche German type engineering. That's kind of overkill, I mean, because you don't have to do that. But this feels nice to the touch. This feels robust, you know. So let's take them for a spin and see. I'll drive first, and then we'll swap, and we can compare driver's notes, man. I'll give you a tour of the inside.
Ain't it supposed to unlock when I walk up to the vehicle?
Up here in the dash, in true Porsche fashion, you're gonna always have your central tachometer, because a true sports car or anything with a sports car lineage knows that that's your most important gauge, not the speedometer, but the tach to let you know where your engine is at all times. Red line is 6800, so it's right here. So this is analog, but this is a screen on either side, similar to the Taycan, if I'm not mistaken. Then you got this going on here, off-road. They even changed it to gravel, change it to mud, change this to sand. There's a C8 Corvette. That's just like the one we rented in what you call it? Change it to rocks, right? We're gonna go on road, okay? Drive. Now what I do, if anybody knows me, the first thing I do when I get in a car is to put it in its most aggressive setting. We can do that. You see, that cuts off the automatic start stop. Normal. Now the auto start stop is off. But here, if you notice, no buttons, right? All glass panel. This is a trend that's in all the Porsches now, and it's kind of like haptic feedback too, you see? Like you even feel that.
It's very nice.
Yep.
Same thing in the Pan Am.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I do like that a lot. So here, let me get my heated seats on.
Yeah, man.
But I want them cool at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Now, sport, I want its most aggressive setting. Got the nav screen up here if I'd like.
They got the Bose in here.
Yeah, it's Bose. I kind of like the map setting to be a 3D type of situation. 3D buildings, 3D map. There we go. Now we're gonna drive my style. Next thing you can drive your style.
Yep.
Now, there's some things in here that you notice. You know, we got a grab handle here. We got the piano black trim, the sportier steering wheel that's kind of a Porsche trademark. Once we get into the Aviators, you'll be able to see the intention of the cars are distinctly different. Now, heated steering wheel, where's the button? Where is it? I don't see where the button is for the heated steering wheel. Boom, it's right here. It's hidden. Now I got my paddle shifters, but honestly we're gonna let the car do what it does. Excuse me, the truck. I call my Cayenne a truck because it's truckish. This one I feel a little bit funny about calling it that. It's a little bit on the feminine side. But, you know, handling, responsiveness, you see that? Let's see how agile the Cayenne is. This is where the comparison is gonna really shine, because the Aviator got almost 500 horsepower. This is 335 horsepower. So we're about to really see if the Aviator is making use of that, or if the lighter weight of the Cayenne is going to make it, you know, the better vehicle. Let's see.
Blast off stuff.
I don't know who did that. It wasn't in this vehicle, but I don't know who did that.
All right, y'all. What up, Speed Dog Nation? 2021 Porsche Cayenne. Okay. It feels good to drive when there's not a turbo engine, because you don't have the turbo lag, so you feel like you're in control. You're not waiting for the turbo to kick in. You're right, man. It feels like a car.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like a truck.
Especially at this size, man. And this is the base truck. Like, for a base, like, I would be happy with this.
Yeah.
You know?
It's got good torque, good acceleration. It's what you need in these Houston streets, man. You know how they drive. I like it, man. Let's whip around this joint. It's comfortable, man. The steering wheel handles well. The finest leather, as always, which you would expect. This the 3D map is dope, man. I don't have mine set to that. I'm gonna have to switch it up.
Yeah, I always like it like that, man.
I don't know, man. We're gonna get in the Aviator. We'll see if you feel a difference.
Okay. I'm actually anxious to drive that. I'm really anxious to see. You know, you've driven the Aviator already. You've driven this. What's your first impression in terms of comparison? Don't spoil them on the price yet, because we're gonna surprise them and take a vote at the end to see which one they think costs more and what they think these cost.
Yeah, I mean, acceleration, it's really similar. And so is the comfort level, man. Lincoln has stepped that game up, so it definitely feels of equal comfort.
You know what I'm saying? I like this interior a lot. You got the massaging seats. Like, I'm getting a massage right now.
Display.
Yeah.
Lincoln is doing it, man, in the luxury segment.
I think so. I think this is really good. Now, we got some wood trim and some piano black and some, like, something else. Some other kind of material. Black wood. So, I mean, that's cool. I mean, it's a nice mixture. I do love open pore wood, y'all. And I think the materials I'm touching, the fit and finish is nice. You just kind of rub it. The stitching is nice. Okay. Now, I can't heat and cool my seats at the same time.
You don't really need that shit, though.
Okay. Now look at the gear shift, or gear buttons. That's different.
Yeah, they brought that out in 2018 with the Navigator, sort of user-friendly type, just out in the open. So they undid that, and it really opens up a lot of space. So
yeah, it allows you to have a bunch of storage room and whatnot.
Yeah, there's even a joint, like there's a pass-through. There's a pass-through under here.
Yeah. Okay. Look at this. This isn't even connected.
Right. It's floating. It's really dope, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
So removing that really opened up some nice aesthetics. So when you start off driving, it's always in hybrid mode. So the electric motor is primary, and it's really quiet. It makes it again, it's a comfort thing. But you do have different drive modes. So I'm going to put it in the Excite And that engages the V6 at full force with the hybrid at the same time.
Meanwhile, I'm getting massaged over here. Only thing that I really don't like about this is that at the end of the day, though, y'all know what this is, right?
The Explorer.
The Explorer.
But you know, I used to have an Explorer, man. I got no problems with it. But let's duck off in here and let Dr. Dre have the wheel.
Very anxious about this. Now we can switch right here. Now I'm in drive. Electric. Gotta be quiet.
Creeping.
You see that? That's when you pull up on the scene. The only noise you hear is my massage seat. I wonder who put that donut swirl in the middle of the street. I don't know who could have done that. So that's too boring for me. Let me see it. Excite. That's the one?
Yeah.
The suspension is not tight. It's not sports car tight at all. It's not Cayenne tight or anything like that. So that lets me know that strut tower brace in the front is actually, so it's not sloppy. You see what I'm saying? It's not sloppy because I doubt anybody that buys this Aviator is really going to drive it like I'm driving it, you know? Now, like, it pulls off with some authority, but then we have kind of a bouncy, floaty thing with it. So it's different sensation to have a car that's 500 horsepower, but tightly wound. You see what I'm saying? That's a different sensation to me. It almost feels like, it feels like a Lincoln. Like if somebody told me a Lincoln and I start thinking about old school town car, I start thinking about, you know, Lincoln Continentals and Mark 8s and all that kind of stuff. This drives like what, to me, a 2021 Lincoln anything would drive like, which isn't a bad thing. I have fond memories of Lincolns. All right. 1, 2, 3. Nick. To be real, I think this might make more horsepower than what it says. Either that or the Lincoln really is losing power to the weight in the transmission. So X, we've driven both of them, you've driven both of them. Which one do you think, it's two questions. Which one do you think is the most expensive? And two, how much is it?
I don't know, man. We know Porsche likes to charge a pretty penny for all their fit and finish. But this is the top of the line Aviator. I'm gonna say this is more expensive.
Porsche's proud of they vehicles.
They're proud of everything.
They're proud.
Even their keychains.
Even their keychains, man. I'll say this. This one actually by Cayenne standards is lightly optioned. It's got the black headlights, the black trim, and then it's just got like the blacked out lettering in the back. And it's got, I guess, their convenience package. Number one, I think they're close.
Yeah.
But I actually think, just my gut tells me that the Porsche is more expensive. So, let's take a look. Let's see what the Aviator is first.
Come on. So it's got all the standard equipment, but it's also got the Elements package, some optional equipment here. The paint is extra.
Wait a minute. What is $8,000 for the Equipment Group 301A? I wonder what that is. I'm gonna have to look that up. If y'all know in the comments, y'all let us know. But whatever it is $8,000 with the Copilot 360 Plus package. Okay. What else? $3,300 luxury package. $200 in front floor liners. Okay. What's the grand total of this, man?
All right, coming out at $81,660. So almost $82,000.
Wait. 80. $82,000 for a Ford Explorer with some leather. Is it fair for me to say that? Or am I being too harsh?
The hybrid, man. You know, anytime you put electric in something, you get charged a premium.
So $82,000 with the massaging seats, the leather, the hybrid, and the 500 horsepower. Okay, if I remove, and it's 3-row, the Cayenne isn't. So if I remove the Explorer part of it, which is about a $35, $40 and up $1,000 vehicle, half of this. Okay, that's a hard one to swallow. Okay, all right, let's go over here. So this 2021 Porsche Cayenne black, the base price on this is $67,500. Okay, $300 for the Porsche logo in satin black with the deletion of the model logo. So $300 to take something away, right? Trailer hitch without the tow ball, without it. So something without is $660. Okay, heated steering wheel. Okay, $280.
They charge for that.
Well, and the wheel center caps with the colored Porsche crest, $190.
Charging y'all for color, man.
Ventilated seats, $850. The 20-inch rims, actually, that's a bargain at $1,720. That's actually kind of is a bargain.
That is.
Window trim and gloss, high gloss black.
Because I paid more than that to put 20s on my Explorer
Back in the day.
Back in 2003.
Right. Window trim and high gloss black, $400. Premium package. Oh, first year 10,000 mile maintenance free. The premium package is $6,400. These black headlight upgrades, $580. That brings us to a grand total of $80,300. This is actually cheaper. Now, theoretically, it should be because it doesn't have massaging seats, doesn't have a third row. It's not a hybrid. It has 130-something horsepower less. Okay. The average combined fuel economy is 20 miles a gallon. Clearly, I don't care about that because I put it in sport everything.
Right.
But okay.
Gasoline only you hit 23, but with the electric motor combined, you hit 56. I mean, it's
a big
saving.
saving. Right. Look, the annual fuel cost $1,500. Fuel cost here $4,700 or 20 something. I don't know how they read it, whatever this is.
Okay, yeah.
Both numbers high. Okay. So, I mean, in this alone, the cost to own will probably be what and what. Hybrid technology at Lincoln and Ford is still in this fledgling state. So it comes down to, out of these two models, as they sit, $80,300, that at $82,000 and something else. Which one do you pick, X?
That's a tough one, man. If I'm picking more fun to drive, I'm gonna go with the Porsche. It is more fun to drive. But you know, any of the other things I need, if I need something comfortable to sit in traffic in, if I need that third row, I'm gonna go with the Aviator because the comfort, the luxury and the comfort is top level.
Well, me, I'm 2 steps from getting a Porsche tattoo. So I actually am going to choose the Porsche in this case. Not even necessarily because I think it's the better vehicle, but I like more aggressive vehicles, right? If I wanted a luxury SUV, then the Aviator actually would be at the top of my list. Because even with the Explorer backbone, the Explorer beginnings of it, that has so many luxury features. You can't get some of those features in a Range Rover, to be honest. Mm-hmm. So that's a hard thing not to pass up. $82,000 is a lot when you think about you can get you a base Aviator for 45 or 50 or something like that.
Correct.
And to be perfectly honest, the way that handle's so floaty, I really don't need 500 horsepower.
Right.
I really don't need the hybrid. So I actually would probably choose the Aviator if it was not $82,000. I would choose one with the regular gas motor and keep it moving, but with all the luxury features.
Right.
Because the power, honestly, we're gonna find out which is which, but this feels quicker with much less power. And this definitely handles better. And like I said, I don't need the highest horsepower thing, but I do want my vehicles to handle well, and this actually surprised me for how it handles. Now, I don't know how good this is off-road. That's not going to be that good off-road because its primary job is to haul people.
Right.
Now, historically, Cayennes were really goat-like off-road.
What up, Speed Dog Nation? We hope y'all enjoyed the head-to-head between the Lincoln Aviator and the Porsche Cayenne, both 2021s, brand new off the lot. Definitely enjoy the Aviator. It's full of luxury. You know, it's fun to drive. You know, cool lights. Really, everything in there is an upgrade. So, you know, that's the one that I'm enjoying driving right now.
All that new leather and all that, you know what I'm saying, sports and 400, all that we just got out of is cool, but this the Cayenne for me. Old Faithful with the wood wheel.
Wood.
You see what I'm saying? So, this is my favorite out of it. Tune in to the next episode where we determine, I'm gonna see if I can prove to y'all that this Cayenne, the oldest Cayenne, is better than the newest Cayenne. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate y'all. Comment below, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, tell all your partners, all your friends, tell them what we doing. Peace.
All right, Speed Dog Nation, till next time.